Part 2. 4 map pieces. Deep in the Caribbean, hidden by the endless storm, lies LeChuck's fortress. So, when are we going to resurrect the old bloated fool? Oops. I'll ignore that command just one time, Largo. But only because they tell me you found the Guybrush Tweakwood. It's Tweakwood, and I found him on Scab Island. Very good. No one gets the upper hand on LeChuck without getting what he deserves. I want Guybrush brought to me, and I want him brought alive. I am entrusting this to you. Do not fail me. Never, you voodoo lordship. Guybrush Tweakwood is finished. I need you to start building me a very special doll. With pleasure! Well, if you have seen my easy mode video, then you know what this is about. The 4 map pieces. Mr. Lindy's part, Mr. Molly's part, Mr. Scallion's part, and Mr. Rogers' part. I will need this parrot's cow. This time I didn't need it in the easy mode, but now I will need it in order to get Mr. Rogers' map piece. But before I am going to do 1 map piece each, a few notes. In the hard mode there are more pieces intertwined, so that may mean that several actions I take may not only be required for 1 map piece, but also for another. So that makes it a bit more complicated. Yeah, contrary to the easy part, I will first have to deal with the prison time on Fat Island for all 4 map pieces. As basically all 4 map pieces will require me to visit all 3 islands. Yeah, I told you things are a lot more complicated here. So let's deal with that very oversized governor first. Of course, his despicable image is of course a bit of a parody of elitist rulers. People who take everything there is to get for themselves without caring in any way at all for the people they lead or they should represent. Well, once again, I have of course to get arrested. There is no way to avoid that, as you will always be arrested the first time you visit Fat Island. And it doesn't really matter what you say to this guy, he will always shoot me after I try to make a run for it. of humor has been cut out from the easy mode, so that is really something you should consider if you play this game yourself. Of course, the flies zooming around his head already indicates what this disgusting fellow this is. Well, just as in the easy mode, it really doesn't matter what I say to Governor Fat. I will be thrown into jail anyway. One thing you may take note of that wasn't there in the easy mode. There's a bug lying on Governor Fat's belly. It wasn't there in the easy mode, and yes, I can tell you that I'm going to need that bug. And it will be needed for getting the map piece of Rapscallion. And that tube that is used to get his urine and shit away. You see it here. Really indicates that he never leaves his bath. It's really... It basically comes down that everything is done for him. It's... Which of course shows that he must lead a miserable life, if you ask me. Well, getting out of jail is the same in both the easy as in the hard mode. And of course recovering my inventory. So I have my inventory back. Now I do not need it for what I plan to do next, but now that I'm here, let's get it anyway. The gorilla envelope. And opening it will get me a banana, but I plan to an organ. As far as I remember, I don't need that organ, but I will need that banana for Mr. Rogers' map piece. But I plan to go for Rapscallion's map piece first. And of course, let's for that first get out of jail. And although I could get into the library in the easy mode, there was absolutely no need for that. I will need a random book. Zelda Carbuncle Tells All. Memoirs of a Woman of Dubious Pleasure. Well, let's close it. I just need a random book. Now I will need a library card. I will not only need it for Rapscallion's quest, but I will also need it for the quest of Mr. Rogers. I'm correct. No, not Mr. Rogers, Mr. Lindsay. Lindy, or whatever his name was. Anyway, I will need to talk to the librarian. No, how do I get one? Herman Tootrot, of course, that's not my name. So 21B Baker Street, of course, everyone knows that that is the address of Sherlock Holmes. Murder, arson, thievery, that sort of thing. Only 4 at a time? Well, I don't need any more. Well, I will need another book while going for Rapscallion, but let's first deal with this random book in order not to get myself messed this up with the wrong book. Of course, I can try to read it. Zelda Carbuncle Tells All. It's a pretty useless book. I'm not even sure why I checked it out. Well, there is a fisherman here, and I will need that one to get Marley's map piece, so I will get into a chat with him later. And now let's go to the governor's mansion. Well, let's just talk to the guard. Hey, aren't you supposed to be in jail? You must must be confusing me with my custom guybrush. Oh, I see. The resemblance is uncanny. I think there's a fire in the kitchen. Really? I'd better check it out. What a moron. I will have to fool him one more time in the hard mode, I can tell you that. And now I have changed a useless book with a useful book. Let's first get out of this house. And well, let's have a look. Famous pirate quotations. Happiness is a warm matinee. Old skunk guy. Kiss me, I got scurvy. Fester Leech. Arrgh. Commander Buttonhat. Violets are blue, roses are red. We're coming aboard, prepare to eat lead. Rapscallion. Mouthwash? We don't need no stinking mouthwash. Party goat. Well, you have seen, of course, that roses are red, violets are blue. Rhyme was a quote by Rapscallion. Remember that, as I will need it. By the way, the quotations and which pirate spoke them is different in every playthrough. Well, let's go to the wharf. As I already said, I will need one more book on the quest for Mr. Scallion's map piece. And that would be the book The Joy of Hacks. And that is, if I'm correct, noted under recipes. Yes, The Joy of Hacks. I'll have to remember that. And of course, then I'll need to ask the librarian about this book. Well, and now let's leave this place. Where do you want to go? Yes, I will first need to go to the store on Booty Island. Yeah, well, like I said, there is a cannon guy here now, but he is not important when it comes to Rapscallion, so let's leave him be for now. I need to buy this old soul. And of course then I need to go to Dread's ship. As I will need to be on Skep Island. And on the way to Skep Island. Although I will of course first have to deal with a few things before I can visit Rap himself. Okay, I promised to try the tongue twister with the Smith again when I did my video of the easy mode where I messed up on Guybrush's final quote. So I will try this again, and this time I will try to do it perfectly. I will try. Yeah, okay, first a little chat about Largo Lock-on underwear. How much wood would we chuck if I would chuck wood? A woodchuck no amount of wood, and the woodchuck can chuck wood. But if a woodchuck could chuck some amount of wood, how much wood would we chuck? Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood? A woodchuck should chuck, if a woodchuck could chuck, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood. Oh, shut up! Well, I could have done a better job, but it will have to do. No, I don't need to bother Wally yet. Yeah, now the pirates do not call for the red assistance to get the woodsmith. Of course, that is because I killed that rat by making vichyssoise avec rat. Well, just like in the easy version, I will need to get rid of Stan before I can enter the crypt where Rapscallion is buried anyway. So I need to go to Booty Island. Yeah, this is Kate Capsize. She wasn't there in the easy mode. I will have to deal with her for both Lindy's part of the map and Roger's part of the map. And as I am currently looking for neither of those pieces, I will leave her be for now, and let's enter Stance. Well, this part is basically the same as in the easy mode, so if you watched my easy mode video, you already know what I'm going to do with Stan in order to be able to steal the key to the crypt. I really hate this headset. Well, I'm looking for a used coffin. And then I get the Dinky, which I will need later in the game. In both the easy mode as in the hard mode, I will need it. Why did Guybrush refuse to nail that coffin shot? Now there's a spitting contest here that is part of getting Lindy's or Lindsay's part of the map. I merely went past it just to show you, but I will get into his piece of the map later. For now, I just have to go to Skip Island. Well, I don't need to be in town, I need to go to the cemetery. It's inscribed with a quote. Happiness is a warm manatee. Well, you remember, of course, that I had a book full of quotations. Kiss me, I've got scurvy. Arr. Violets are blue, roses are red. We're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead. Mouthwash? We don't need no stinking mouthwash. Well, of course, now we know this is the correct coffin. Let's see what happens if I try to... So I guess basically trying them all to open. And of course the map piece is missing now. But I can pick up a bit of the ashes. I will need that. Now, I didn't have to visit her again in the easy mode, but here in the hard mode I will have to visit her for this, the voodoo lady. She can help me on how to get the map piece of Rapscallion this time. And now I just have to check out some jars, golden tongue. And the Dutch pirate powder, that is not what I need. Spider lungs. Fruit cocktail in heavy syrup. Bat wax. Rot remover. Cat dewormer. Ash to life. That is what I need. Hey, that's just a display model. I've got the real stuff back here. That's one of my most powerful potions. Brings the dead back to life. I'll take it. There are some complications. It only works on ashes, and the resurrection is only temporary. Plus, you need to bring me a sample of the subject ashes before I can mix you up a batch. I have the ashes of somebody I'd like to resurrect right here. Bring them to me. Now there's only one small problem. I forgot the recipe. What? It's been a long time. I don't have that cookbook anymore. I've got a book of voodoo recipes. Good. How many crab scalps does it say to use? 13. Good. That's just what I thought when I whipped up this experimental batch. Thanks. Remember, just a dab will do ya. And then let's get back to the cemetery. And then I can use the ash to life on Rap's ashes.
Well, alright, Cloudy. You hadn't had that flame-resistant apron, I would have been killed.
Where exactly did you buy that apron, Rap?
That's previously owned restaurant supply. Why do you ask?
Look, Rap, you're dead.
What?
Your life is well done.
I'm dead?
Stiff as a frozen footlong.
But I'm not yet ready to die. I feel my soul is not at peace. There is something I must do before I pass on.
Like you mean finish war and peace?
No. I just have this nagging feeling I had left the stove on in my restaurant. It's driving me crazy.
I'll check the gas for you, Rap.
Thanks. Here's the key.
Well, let's not disturb him again until the gas is off. And I have to go to the beach again. You remember where I told the story about LeChuck to those pirates who were not interested? Well, that was all. And back to the graveyard. Of course, I need to use the ash to life again. And of course confirm that the gas was on and that I turned it off. And of course, now to go to the next map piece. And I will, let's see, I think I will go for the map owned by Governor Marley next. And although she's the governor of Booty Island, my quest starts on Fat Island. So let's go there. I'm not going to recite the LeChuck story right now. I'll just allow you to sit it out. Well, just like in the easy mode, I will need to gamble to get my ticket. But as you can see, there is now a little guy playing first, and he actually provides me the hint of how to win this. Because in the easy mode, I could just bet anything, and I would always win. In the hard mode, I can bet anything, but I will always lose, unless I figure out what the little secret of this guy is of winning everything. And well, you can see the guy going into that alley there. Give me the next number.
First, you have to give me the password. If this is 3. What's this?
1.
Right. The next winning member will be 5 black.
Thanks. Well, let's I'll knock.
What is it you want, kid?
What's the next winning number going to be?
First, give me the password. You have to get it right 3 times.
If this is 1, how much is this? Well, basically the secret is the number of fingers he holds up the first time is the correct answer. If there are no fingers at all, it counts as 1. So he held up 4 fingers the first time. So that is the correct answer. Well, he held the 5 fingers in his first gesture, so that is what counts. And all that shit when if this is, and then the number is just distraction, and the second hand movement is actually distraction too.
Okay, you are a member of the Gamblers Club, but I don't recognize you.
The two answers that you are getting here is actually a reference to the game version of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, where you have to outbluff the Nazi soldiers, and well, they can say that they don't recognize you, and then you have these two answers.
What?
Sorry. I had a flashback there. Yeah, of course. It's one of the older games of LucasArts. Two black. Dus that is how I am going to win, with two black. Now let's go back to the... Well, since I hacked the code, the game won't use this guy again to hint me, so he will permanently leave the game now. Of course, the bet I had to place was two black. Now there is a little oversight in the game that I will have to warn you about. It is possible to gamble away all your money and then you are basically stuck here. And there is no way to replenish the lost money. So it is really needed to make sure you do this right. Of course, 400 pieces of 8 is a lot, but as you will need to buy more stuff, things can go pretty quickly. And in the easy mode I only needed that soul from the store, but this time I will need more stuff. Yeah, of course, I can once win 60 pieces of 8. Once I won that, I won't have any more money, so it's not an endless money supply. But in the hard mode too, it is only the invitation to the Mardi Gras fish fry that I will need. Where do you want to go? Well, until the moment that the map will be thrown out of the window, everything will now be the same as it was in the easy mode. Now, with the spitting contest in the way, I prefer to leave a V de la boutique through the left way. And of course, I said it before, the cliff and the big tree were unavailable in the easy mode, but they are available here in the hard mode, and I will need both locations in order to get the map piece. And of course, just like in the easy mode, the dog will be alarmed. Well, basically here it's also the same crap list like I said before. It is trying to win the governor's heart. And of course, the typical remark that you think she would want to hear. Well, she's gone. This time I will need this ore. Yeah, in Monkey Island 3, Guybrush will also say that he hates porcelain, but the only explanation he gives about it is it's a long story. Of course, the dog will bark once more, but that's no longer of any importance. Only this time it won't be so easy to get the map. Like I said, at the easy mode when I grabbed the map at this point, here the trouble is only beginning. And of course now you know why that cliff wasn't available. Of course, I'm not yet done with the governor's mansion, but what I have to do now can only be done when I'm wearing my regular clothes. For starters, let's pick up the dog. It's always amazing how you can carry around those Of course, I already set it in the easy mode. In the hard mode, I will have to steal a fish from the kitchen. But whenever I try to get close to the bowl, he will scare me away. So let's distract the cook. Now you will follow me. Well, that fish is all I need from this kitchen, so I can basically well, don't mind that cook, he will follow me, but that's of no longer consequence. Once I leave the mansion completely, he will just go back to the kitchen and resume his cooking work. Well, of course I can show you the cliff, but I can't get the map from there yet. But it's just to show you there is that map piece. Well, let's get to Fat Island to get myself what I need to retrieve the map piece. And of course, the fisherman was not present in the easy mode, but he is here in the hard mode. And let's have a little chat with him. Got anything yet? Are you kidding? I reached my limit hours ago. I'm Griber Street Food, a mighty fisherman. Oh, you are you? I'm the best fisherman in these isles. I beg to differ with you. I'm the best fisherman in these isles. You couldn't fish your way out of a paper bag. What? The pike I catch make Pike's beak look like an anttail. That's why I'm known as the blowfish. You mean the blowhard? Listen, bait for brains, I'm the best and that's that. Not as if your hooks are as dull as your wit. Perhaps I'd like to make you a small wager, huh, Mr. Fisherman? Sure, I'll take your bet. Let me tell you what I had in mind first. If you can catch a bigger fish than I can, I'll give you my prize-winning pole. Sounds fair. If I catch a bigger fish than you'll have to eat it raw. Of course, there is a little error with the pipes here, And they actually didn't even try to hide it. This is a kind of breaking the fourth wall. Where'd you get that other pipe? What? Like I say, you have to eat a raw fish. Plain, cold, with the head still on it. What do you say? Alright, it's a bet. Great! I'm really looking forward to make you eat my catch. With all that sewage from the governor's rat's mansion, the fish here are usually pretty gross. I never meet mine, I just sell them to restaurants. Let's get fishing, buddy. I think I'll drop a line right here. Now I've got a nibble already. Holy cow, he's a monster! I've got him! What a battle! Wow! This is the biggest! Almost as big as the Leviathan. It's almost as big as the Leviathan I just hauled in. Oh, really? And where is this Leviathan? I think you're lying. Yeah, alright. It was just a fish story. I guess you win. Here, take the pole. And now you know why that big tree is so important. Now the big tree is not only important for the map piece of Captain Marley, but it's also important for Roger's map piece. And for that I will first have to go the entire way up, and there will be something more than to that. This is always a bit... This was bound to happen. Ouch! That really hurts. Wait a minute. Something very strange is going on here. Do not attempt to adjust your screen. Mom? What are you doing here? We came looking for you. Where have you been? You came looking for me? But I thought you abandoned me. Why would we such loving parents. Yes, we are. So, what do you two want? We have some information for you, son. Really? Great. What is it? We are going to give it to you in the form of a song. Okay. Red run is connected to the farm bound. The arm is connected to the hip bone. The hand bone connected to the hip bone. Giddy, 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 giddy. Bone's connected to the bone. The hip bone's connected to the hip bone. Yeah, I can do it as fast. Well, basically, it is that this is a hint to a puzzle that comes in the third part. And of course that puzzle is only present in the hard mode, as you won't get this hint during the easy mode. Now you don't have to remember what they sing, it's different at every playthrough, by the way also. But as you can see, Guybrush writes it down, and for that he uses a piece of paper that was used earlier in the game to contain Largo's spit. Why did you leave me again? Who? LeChuck! But I killed you! You didn't kill me, you little moron. I was only a ghost when you met me. You just destroyed my spiritual essence. A favor I will now return. Wow, what a dream! Well, let's pick up this broken ore. And let's try to get it fixed. Excuse me, could you take a look at this? Looks like a massive fracture. If you're gonna be using this, I'd better reinforce it for ya. Here you go, boy. Steel shank. Alloy splints. Better than you. Well, that was of course very easy to think of. Oh, yeah. And the rest will be done automatically. Well, this is not for Marty's map piece, but for Roger's map piece, but that is, it will only save me another travel once I go for that, which I actually plan to do next. And of course, the dog could sure sniff out the governor's possessions. So... And now I finally have the second map page. And that makes that I will now go for the map piece of Mr. Rogers. Before I go to Fat Island, I will first need to have a little chat with Kate Capsize. You and everyone else on this island. Well, I will need her services to charter a ship later, but first I will go to Fat Island, and I'm not going to recite the entire crap with LeChuck that you will get now because I found the second map piece. I will just take a natural break and feed my cat while you are sitting it out. So I'll be back as soon as possible. now it's time to do a track which is the lowest of the lowest. No, my name is Kate Capsize. You must have confused me with someone else. Kate, huh? That's an unusual name. Perhaps you have some identification? My ID is on my ship. Wait while I get it. Go get it. Nice strike, right, Rich? I don't know how you got out of jail, but I'm taking you back in. Yeah, I told you the prison guard was an idiot. Well, let's just get my face there back again, shall we? And if we take a look at the poster, you can even see that impersonating somebody else was one of the crimes I committed. So that's even more of a joke. Well, I do have to let her out. After all, I will also need her for the final map piece. Of course, if I already had the final map piece, I wouldn't have to let her out, and then I could make her rot in jail forever on my behalf. I do need to open her envelope, and then we get the bottle of Near Grog. And then I will need something from Scap Island. Of course, I had a job in the kitchen here. And I will get fired now. There's no way to prevent that. I will have to go to the bar. Of course, I didn't need to go to the bar if it was the easy mode, but here I do have to, and I will actually have to go to the bar again for the last piece of the map. For now, all I need is the monkey. Hey, what did you do to my piano player? Go ahead and take my entertainment. Thanks for nothing, buddy. Back to Fat Island. get rid of the waterfall. Now I explained this technique before in my videos of Monkey Island 1. This waterfall is actually technically a standstill picture, but they used the technique called palette changing. There was basically it was only possible to mix colors with the range 0 till 63 in either red, green and blue. However, the screen could only hold 256 colors at once on the screen. So in order to be able to use all the colors, yeah, they had to change the palette every now and then for the colors they would need. And if you keep changing which color code is on what palette code, you can get this kind of effect. The effect entirely disappeared with the modern graphics card that no longer needed. And basically the same technique is used here. It just saved back then also a lot of memory, and they only needed one picture. And they would have needed more to get a true animation. Yeah, it's a rather strange monkey, I guess. Now, I already told you it was quite easy to get things done in the easy mode, as the big fat ugly pirate that I will have to deal with now wasn't there in the easy mode, but since this is the hard mode, he will be there, and I will have to deal with him, and I will show you soon enough how that's done. Yes, what do you want? I'm selling these fine Corinthian leather jackets. What do you really want? I'm looking for a map. I knew it. Look, kid. I'm sick of you would-be treasure hunters coming over here. I just inherited this house 2 months ago. And every single day all I've heard is rap-tap-tap. Do you have a treasure here? Right, can't you people just go away? I'll be a retired pirate at peace. All I want is to come in for a minute. No. I'm Irish Streetwood, prepared to die. So, you want a sword fight, do you? Sword fighting is for wimps, winning and sissies. Giving up so easily? Oh, this game's a cage. I have a better way to solve a dispute. Real pirates solve their differences with a drinking contest. Drinking contest? Come on in! This is my special crock. It's just for contests. Well, I'm not going to read it out loud, but I will always lose this contest unless I cheat. And it's stuff I stole from Kate by framing her into prison. that does not contain real grog, but stuff that looks like it. Well, if I didn't swap the real stuff with this fake stuff, I would now be passed out. Now, I did forget something, which I will have to take care of. And I will immediately be ejected. I don't have to go that way. I can also go to the path. As I will need to go to the store and buy something more there. I need that mirror, that parrot will very, very upset when I remove it now. But let's just buy this sign, I don't need it. But I just need to get that space there clean. And now that parrot will walk away, no longer needs that mirror, so let's buy it. And let's go back to the cottage. Of course, now's the question how to open that secret passage properly. Well, that is... And now the correct brick will be pointed. And I will need to push the correct brick. And then I should end up at the correct spot, and now I can take the map piece. And of course that only leaves the last map piece. And for that I will have to do a lot more than I had to do in the easy mode, where it was only 100 pieces of 8 in the store. Well, you already saw the map piece in the store, but this time it will be 5,000 pieces of 8. So I will have to work things out a little. Well, in order to do that, I will first need to go to Scap Island. Of course, while I'm on the way, we get the next portion of LeChuck's and Largo. Why don't you sit it out while I'll make myself some coffee? Well, Misa back. Well, like I said, this map piece is all the puzzles to get it were cut from the easy mode. So basically everything you see until the moment I'll get the map piece will be quite new to you if you haven't played the hard mode yourself or ain't seen any other videos showing it. Well, let's talk to the barkeeper. Yeah, boy! Well, I guess those laxatives I was slipping into his drinks finally got to him. What? Oh, don't worry, I don't put them in all the drinks. Rock, please. Shaken, not stirred. Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead. I'm old enough, look at my beard. Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. I I tell you what, I'll let you have some near crock. It doesn't have any alcohol in it. But it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink. Right on. Oh wait, what am I saying? I just told the last of it to Kate. Sorry. Rats. Of course, if you have some ID. Will you accept a temporary library card? Let me see it. Garrett. We don't serve your type here. Really? Nah, just jerking your leg. Alright. Can I get you that drink now? Yeah, I could really use it. Name your poison. What you got? Well, we have some specialty drinks here at the Bloody Rape. Like the Yellow Birds Baby. Blue Whale. And a Bloody Stump. Well, a Yellow Beard's Baby. Hey, I have to crack jokes. It's a union thing. Well, then one other drink. As noted before, there was a hint in the spit of Largo. It was green, and it doesn't have any green drinks. But what do you get if you mix yellow and blue? Sorry, blender's not big enough. And then we have a green drink. Drat's ship. Fat Island. I have to get another book from the library. I think it is noted under the S of shipwrecks. Sea disaster. What was that stupidity book? Walk Through Walls, The Intelligence Avoider. An analysis of the system. Pet pending. Okay, disasters. Then we get to the D. Great shipwrecks of our century. That is the book I was looking for. Well then, Missy, let's get me one more book. What book are you looking for? That's your limit. Yeah, I already have 4 books. But I don't need any more books. Now let's leave. Great shipwrecks of our century. It says the Mad Monkey sank at 41N 86W. In other words, 41 north and 86 west. I will have to memorize these somehow. Oh, wait a minute, I do have a useless piece of paper here. So I can write it down, that makes it easier. 86W. These coordinates are not yet useful, as I will first need to get Kate Capsize to lend me her ship, as Dread won't take me to any place except for these 3 islands, and say it's the Forbidden Triangle, or the Forbidden Square, Pentagon, Hexagon, Parallelogram. It only gets in many more mathematical stuff. Makes a very nice way to get up onto your terminology, but it is actually useless. Before I continue, I need to buy one more item. A ship's horn. Win the spitting contest. Now, let's say, when it comes to games, it's quite often that you have to cheat. And this time is no exception. The first time you will always lose, but, well, let's do it anyway, so we have dealt with that. Well, Juicius Maximus III. Basically, you just have to do this in this order. You won't get any more power by doing one of them twice. You will only mess up where you don't do this in this order. And the first time is always the misfire. Well, From now on, I will have to win. And there are 3 things that I will have to take in mind in order to do so. First, this girl here, take a good look at the scarf she has around her waist. Every now and then the wind will blow and make it move. That is very, very important for your timing. You must only spit away on the moment that scarf moves by the wind. You will gain some distance with that. And that will just be the winning way to do it. Then the flags are too far away, so I'm going to cheat. Now let's mess with my spit with that green break. Well, now wait until the scarf moves. Well, still that crap is not important. Now I can get myself some bucks for this Blake. However, not enough to buy that map piece. But at least it will be enough to charter Kate. How much will you give me for this Blake? Not interested. What do you mean? It's what it means. For just a slab of with a lump of pus on it? That's not any lump of pus. Oh yeah? And what's so special about it? The spit of the person who killed LeChuck's on it. Oh really? Well, that makes it very valuable. And I like bronze anyway. 6,000 pieces of 8. Oh, that's more than I said at the map was worth. I think then he charges a lot more for the map then. Let's see, how many did he charge for this? Yeah, that's a lot more. Well, that's... Yeah, I will lose most of my money now anyway. name is Cape Capsize. I'll be your captain. Have you got a course planned or anything? I can show you where you want to go on this map that Captain Brad gave me. Well, of course, it's 41 north. And 86 west. So it should be here. I'll dive in and look for the sunken gallon. Are you sure you can swim? I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Now I said it before, there's only one place in which you can die. That is, however, not in this spot. It would seem very obvious, as drowning yourself was the only way you could die in Monkey Island 1. If you take 10 minutes down here, you will just automatically go up. And the shopkeeper will want this monkey hat. And now I'm too heavy to swim. If I stay around for 10 minutes here now, then Guybrush will just drop the monkey hat on the floor and also go up. So, of course, you must be really a bit of a goof off should you take longer than 10 minutes down there. Yeah, normally I'd pay 6 million pieces of H for this. But I'm short on the cash right now. I'll give you this big map piece for it. Well, that was what I needed anyway. Now, I already mentioned this when I'm not going to sit out the LeChuck piece that I will get now, by the way. If you really want me to hear that, to recite that part, then I advise you to look my video the easy mode, as the two cutscenes are exactly the same. Of course, as Largo will now mention, is that I need a cartographer, but I stole his monocle in order to give Captain Dread a lucky charm, which was of course no problem in the easy mode, as there I didn't need to steal the monocle, and if I did, I could just return it to Wally and the problem was solved. However, as the monocle is now lost forever, I will have to deal with things differently. And that's also the reason why I'm going to Fat Island now instead of Skep Island. this lens can be used as an alternative for the monocle. Now I'm really, as I'm basically through with all the crimes I could commit, so let's see, what did I all commit? Guybrush Threepwood. Hey, that's me. For the murder of the ghost pirate LeChuck, of course, that was how Monkey Island 1 ended. Also for the use of witchcraft on the person of Largo Legrand. Yeah, the use of the voodoo dolly. The thievery of clothing and medically prescribed hair supplements for such witchcraft. The thievery of his bra in the hard mode and t-shirt in the easy mode, and of course his toupee. Grave robbing, and by getting the bone of Largo Legrand. Trespassing, getting into the hotel room of Largo. Larceny without a permit. I didn't know you could get a permit for that. And of course there are many things I stole, so it is pretty hard to guess what this is referring about. Disturbing the peace. Yeah, that is kicking that trash can at the governor's mansion. Illegal gambling on a sporting event. Sporting event? Well, that's of course the use of the Wheel of Fortune to get myself the invitations to the Mardi Gras party. Use of falsified identification for the purchase of alcohol. That was of course to obtain the drinks that I needed for the spitting contest. Exceeding the allowable FDA limit for rodent parts in Vichyssoise. That's a very nice way of wording it. That was of course putting the rat in the Vichyssoise. Premature entombment of a non-dead individual. That is of course me nailing Stan into that coffin. Which makes me wonder, they know that I nailed him in, but why don't any one of the authorities get him out? Reckless tampering with city-maintained plumbing without prior acquisition of an environmental impact report. That's of course using the monkey to close the waterfall. Transportation of animals not in mental state to give consent. Well, that is of course stealing the monkey. Vandalizing historical miniature. Yes, I just did that. That was breaking that that miniature lighthouse at the library. Reckless use of gardening tools. Yeah. Well, it's not my fault the gardener threw that rake in front of me. Impersonating a woman in order to evade prosecution. Yeah, that was of course getting Kate into prison for me. So apparently they knew that. Why did I still throw her in? 2 counts of unauthorized exiting from a penal institution. Yeah, first getting out myself, and the second time when Kate was released. I mean, I let her out, but the authorities didn't. Reanimating dead persons within city limits. That's of course the resurrection of Rapscallion. Possession of library books not specifically checked out on itself. That's of course the pirate quotes, which was of course checked out by Governor Fett. But I stole it from him. Mixing drinks without a liquor license. Well, that green stuff in my inventory is of course the result of that. And this one is always last and releasing a dangerous reptile in a populated area. That was of course the release of Old Backbiter in order to get into Largo's hotel room, which must be done before getting up to this point so they could safely use that crime for last. Reward offered for information leading to the suspect's apprehension. Creepwood is considered to be armed and dangerous. Armed and dangerous? Right on. And well, except for having to give Worry the lands now, stuff are pretty much the same in both the easy mode and the hard mode from this point on. That will work. Thanks. Well, let's see to the International House of Mojo. Well, let's have a little chat with the fortune teller or voodoo lady, as she's also known. And of course now she feels a sudden disturbance in the force. I said it before, this is Monkey Island, not Star Wars. Of course, both Star Wars and Monkey Island are Lucasfilm productions, so basically they were just advertising themselves. it and subscribe. A message on the table. If you saw my easy mode video, you already know that it says LeChuck's, so I'm not going to check it out again. Let's just save the game, shall we? Always a good thing to do. And open the crate. And get into the crate. And that ends this chapter. Well, the story you will see now is the same as in the easy mode. I am going to say goodbye to you now and be back next week with part 3 in the easy mode and the hard mode the week after that. Same time, same channel. See you later.